Alright guys, so a little bit later than I wanted to, but I'm getting into this list video. I did my designer summer list. I did my indie summer list. And now I'm going to do a niche summer list. So, what, July 2nd? So we're not too late. We're okay. Before we get into the list, I do want to remind you guys, if you like this type of content or see anything in the video that you like, please give the video a like. Also, go down below, hit the red subscribe button to subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when I have new videos coming out. Welcome to the Fragrance Wardrobe. Alright guys, so with this list, hopefully, just hopefully, I might introduce you to a fragrance or two. Maybe it's not on everybody else's list. Maybe, you know, you can try it out. You might like it. That's kind of the idea I'm hoping to go for. Some of these will probably have been on other people's list, but crossing my fingers that I'm beginning to turn you on to maybe a new scent. All right, let's go ahead and kick this off with fragrance number one. It's summertime. We need something refreshing, cooling, citrusy. Well, a lot of people will go kind of cheapy in this route, like your CK, Summers, stuff like that. I'm going to go with Commodities Bergamot right here. Bergamot is what the name would suggest. Really nice bergamot scent. I'm going to spray it one more time. Very nice bergamot scent. You have that citrus, that tartness of the bergamot. It says bergamot. If you're getting bergamot, that's what it is. Don't really have to say a whole lot about it. It comes in a bottle like so. And actually, I found this at one of the rack stores, I believe Marshall's, for like 20 bucks. So the company, I think, maybe went bankrupt or something like that. So their old inventory ended up at the rack stores. I think they've been rebought now, and if you buy it from the website now, I want to say it's around $120 for a bottle. Kind of expensive, but if you go to the racks, you might be able to find one of these old stock bottles for 20 bucks. Smells great, it's refreshing, it's citrus, it's tart, perfect for the summer, and it makes the niche list. Okay, so number two on this one, I've heard people call it indie, heard people call it niche. For purposes of this video, I'm going to call it niche. It's going to be from Imaginary Authors. This one is the book looking fragrance presentation. It's going to be Falling into the Sea. I've seen people throw St. Julep onto their summer list. Awesome scent. I wanted to go a little bit different with it. And I think Falling into the Sea is a really nice summertime scent. There are some notes listed on the back, so I'll just go ahead and read them to you. You'll have lemon, bergamot, grapefruit, lychee, tropical flowers, and that imaginary note is warm sand. That's really good. So what you do get with this, you get a little bit of like that saltwater aquatic. And I know it's an imaginary note, but I kind of get a little bit of a sandy vibe in there as well. But all in all, it's a really nice, light, saltwater, aquatic type of scent. Falling into the Sea, the name of the fragrance really matches the scent. It does have that oceanic sea type of vibe with it. Smells great. It'll last on your skin for probably 6 or 7 hours. Hit the clothes if you want. Make it go a little bit longer. All in all though, very nice, very quality scent from Imaginary Authors. It is one of my personal favorite offerings from the house. Okay, this next one up I wore it this week, or did I wear it last week? I don't know. It's either made a weekly rotation last week or it's making one for this week. This one's from the house of Zaharoff. If you haven't checked out George Zaharoff, go check him out. Follow him on Instagram. Go check out the website. He's making some really awesome stuff. This one I purchased last year. It's from his signature line. This is Signature Royale. right here. And you can see I made a little bit of a dent in that bottle. So as many fragrances as I have, like, I don't know, if I closing on about 400 right now, to make a dent, that's pretty good. Love the scent so much. It's a good scent. So this one going to be a little bit different in that style. I wanted to throw something in that can dress up, something a little bit more put together, gentlemanly, sophisticated type of scent, while summer is typically like your citruses, your aquatics. You know, some of us still like to throw on the suit and go to work. This one's great for that. In fact, that's what I wore it for the other day. This one, if you've smelled his other signature offerings, you do get that original signature DNA within here, but there's also, I believe, some like citruses added to it. And I want to say there's like a sandalwood in the base as well. Smells really, really good. Now this one, I wouldn't say this is barbershop. His original is. This one kind of steers away from there because it does add, I think, a little bit more of a citrusy sandalwood type of vibe to it. And all of his oils are imported from like the best parts of the world. So just the sandalwood, that's from Australia, you know, just as an example. He gets the best oils from around the world. George does it right. When he creates his fragrances, I mean, it has to be perfect. There's no like skipping corners or anything like that. He does it to perfection. Love the bottle design, love the box that it comes in, love the scent. I think it smells really good and it smells phenomenal dressed up. Okay, these next two are going to be from the same house. That's going to be from Kilian. These are going to get into a little bit more of an expensive price range. So the first one's going to be Moonlight in Heaven right here, 50 mil, going to run you about $240 from discounters. Really good. So this one, it's got like tropical fruits in it. Don't even remember all the tropical fruits because I like to wing it and do things off the fly. So this is like a tropical fruit type of scent. No, it's not a cheap beach type of tropical fruity scent. This one's more of an elegance. So think of like an elegant tropical fruit type of scent. It's kind of what you're getting in this one. Smells very, very good. It dresses up very well. I would wear this one, especially like summer evenings, stuff like that, where you might be going out and dressing up a little bit more. To wear it to the office. I've worn it to work. This thing is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite scents, to be honest with you. It's just, I just love the scent. This can also go very much like gender neutral. A man can wear it and it's going to smell right on a man. A woman can wear it and it's going to smell right on a woman. Kilian, Moonlight in Heaven, it's an insanely great scent. So very, very nice. Okay, back into the house of Kilian. Really enjoyed these two scents from them, so I had to put both of them in this summer niche video. I know I'm doing two houses in one video, but it's my world and I can do what I want. So all right, so this one is Kilian Bamboo Harmony right here. Bamboo Harmony was actually recommended to me by my friend Corbin over at Northwest Scent. Go check out his YouTube channel. He drops some just incredible videos, and I think his niche is really the more luxurious niche type scent. So if you're watching this, you must like niche videos or niche fragrances anyway. Go check out Corbin because he drops some stuff I've never heard of, and he turned me on to this one. So Bamboo Harmony, great scent, perfect for the hot weather. This one is going to have really nice citrus up top. Of course, it has bamboo in it. Bamboo is a relaxing note. Citrus is a traditional summertime type of scent. Mix those things together and you just have like a refreshing, relaxing scent. Can be worn in any situation. It can be worn to a beach, it can be worn to the office. I wore it to work. This one, I think dresses up quite nicely as well in the summertime also. So just an amazing scent. Bamboo Harmony, again, like 240-ish from discounters, but maybe 200 from discounters, maybe. Worth every penny though. From the presentation to the scent, I mean, it's class. This is a very classy type of scent. All right, number 6, we are going to get into kind of a little bit more of an affordable niche category. So we went, I guess we went affordable, expensive, back down to affordable. This was going to be from the house of Mancera. Now everybody's talking Cedrat Boisé. Everybody's talked Cedrat Boisé forever. People are also on Oud Lemon Mint. I wanted to be a little bit different and go in a different direction here. So I went with one that was recommended to me from another friend of mine, Jim, over at Heart Notes TV. Go check him out. He has probably tried out like every fragrance I can think of, because he'll like message me on Instagram and drop all kinds of like fragrances I've never heard of. He's like, you gotta try this. So he has some great fragrance knowledge. Go check out his channel. This one, Mancera Wild Fruits, right there. This one is the screw-on cap. I did get this from Fragrance Net or Fragrance X. So the newer bottles are magnetic, the older ones are the screw-on. So they do have these, I guess, older bottles in stock. With it being Mancera Wild Fruits and not being like a super hyped up fragrance, I would expect that like the old stock or the old inventory will be there for a while. Yeah, really good. What you get in here, it's just a medley of fruits. The one thing about this one for the summertime, I don't know if I would wear this in super high heat, because it does have such a medley of fruits within it that it can kind of get a little sticky feeling, if that makes sense. I think this is really good for like an indoor summertime scent, if that makes sense. It does to me. And like I said, it's a medley of fruits. I think it smells really good. I would definitely try before you buy. I can see where not everybody's going to enjoy this one just because of such a huge combination of fruits going on in there. But if you're into that type of style of scent, definitely check it out. And it's perfectly unisex. A guy or a girl can wear it just fine. All right, next up, going back up into that price range a little bit more. This one's going to be from Parfums de Marly. This is one of my favorites for the warm weather, and I love to dress this thing up. I've worn it out on, you know, going out dressed up. I've worn it to work. I've worn it casually around the house. It works in any situation you can think of, and really can go year round, but it really kills it in the summertime. Parfums de Marly Sedley. I have the 50 ml. The only reason I don't have 100 is because they were out of stock at the discounters when I bought this, or else I would have bought 100 ml. It's that good. So, good atomizer. Really great scent. What you get in this one, you get those citruses in there, but you also have like this effervescence to it, almost like a fizzy type of quality in the opening with those citruses. I guess that's like the best way I can describe it. Kind of like a little bit of like a 7-Up effervescence type of fuzziness with the citruses. Plays extremely nicely. It doesn't wear like really heavy or anything like that, but it lasts a long time. And I think it lasts quite a while for being like a citrus dominant type of scent. You can also go heavy with this. You can really go as heavy as you want, and you're not going to choke anybody out because it doesn't have those dense notes in it like some other fragrances might have. And all in all, great citrus scent with that unique effervescence type of quality to it that really sets itself apart from just all of the other citruses. All right, this next one's from a house that I discovered also from Jim, but this fragrance I tried out, it wasn't recommended. So on my spring list, I included Green Leather from Daniel Hossier as one of my niche spring list. Well, I'm going with Daniel Hossier, but I'm going with Kaleidoscope. So Kaleidoscope, I mean, look at the bottle on that. presentation itself looks really good. The box it comes in looks really good. These are not cheap. I want to say they're maybe maybe 150, 200-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. Cannot find them on discounters. You can find them like at LaBelle. That's where I got mine. I think they had like a buy one get one half off deal, so I did that. I think they did. Anyway, Kaleidoscope, good atomizer. This one, super duper fresh, very refreshing, very minty. So you'll have, it's just a really minty scent. That's really what you're going to get from it. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not giving like full note breakdowns on all of these. I'm just kind of describing them. If you don't like that type of format, do comment and let me know whether you prefer that or not. And maybe I'll change it up later, but just doing it for time's sake. But anyway, this one, super minty. It's not a like spearmint gum type of mint, I don't think, but it does have a sweetness to it. So a little bit of a touch of sweet, very, very mint. So if you don't like mint, this is definitely not your jam. But if you are a big fan of mint, especially during the summertime, and you like that refreshing type of mint, this one is it. All right, this next one up, I first heard of it from Brian Sakawa over at He Smokes Style. Really cool channel. Go check him out. He has a lot of like men's fashion, suits, you know, stuff like that. I really dig his style. A lot of timeless type of classic styles, and that's kind of my style. So this one, I call it the JFK. I don't know, maybe other people call it that, but that's kind of the nickname I've given to it. But it's called 8 and Bob. It's from the house of 8 and Bob. It's their original scent. This one, it's really going to smell like nothing. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it smells like anything else really out there. And it has a really cool history behind it. So the guy that made this, he made fragrances for himself, his family, his friends. Young JFK, like in the 1930s when he was vacationing in the French Riviera, met this guy, smelled it, was like, oh my goodness, what are you wearing? I have to have it. So the man had a sample sent to JFK's hotel room, and I think it was even wrapped in the shirt, like the wrapping paper was the shirt color or whatever design that JFK was wearing. And when JFK got back to the States, it got really popular. People really liked it. And he wrote the guy that made this Parisian aristocrat, and asked if his production would allow, if he could get 8 more samples and 1 for Bob. So 8 and Bob. That's where you get the name. Survived World War II, being hidden in a book. So that's pretty cool. Really cool history with this one. This one is one of those scents I really like. You do get some vetiver in here. It's a soapy vetiver, not woody at all. I think there's a little bit of vanilla in here. At least that's what I'm picking up. There's some ambergris in here as well. It's kind of an odd scent where I don't really know how to exactly classify it or really explain it, but you get like this touch of sweetness, but also this cleanness. So you kind of get like this smooth, little bit of creamy type of vanilla. You get the ambergris in here. You get that vetiver that's really giving it a freshness. It smells really good. It's a gentleman's scent. It's sophisticated. This isn't really like a casual type of scent, I don't think. This one, I think, I mean, you could go casual, but like dressed up casual, summer dressed up casual, like JFK in shorts and a long sleeve shirt type, look. But all in all, this is just a really cool scent. It is expensive though, so try before you buy. You can get a discovery kit of all of what they have to offer for like, I don't know, 40 bucks, something like that. Definitely worth checking out. All right, this next one up is one that I recently purchased. I had a decant from Lucky Scent a while back ago, and I liked it so much I had to get it. It is from a Lab on Fire. Nobody talks about this from what I've seen. It's a Boulevard called Sunset right here. These are 50 ml bottles. Really nice tight cap on there. Decent atomizer. The scent is really good, but here's the deal. If you don't like violet, not going to be for you. This one, you get the violet from the opening to the closing. Very, very much so. I particularly like violet. I just think it smells really good. It's one of my favorite florals, I think. And it's refreshing. It has like a cooling factor for, I guess, for me anyway. So I really like violet, so this one works really well. It also has some vanilla in here, giving it like a creaminess, a smooth, creamy type of violet. Also has a touch of leather, but I think it might be like suede leather, where it's not like a leather scent. It's more of a like creamy, smooth, touch of sweet violet. This one smells really good if you're into that type of scent. And I think that, and it will last on your skin pretty much all day. So it does have that staying power, probably because you have like vanilla, you have a little bit of leather, all of that in there. So it has the staying power and it projects pretty decently, but not so much so that it, you know, puts it off for me in a summer scent. All right, this next one up is a classic from, I believe it first came out in like 1916. You've heard me talk about this one before. Also has great history behind it, just like 8 and Bob does. This one is the original Acqua di Parma Colonia, right here. This one was actually made pretty famous, I believe, like in the 50s. People like, I believe, Audrey Hepburn and Cary Grant, they wore this. It was very, very popular among the Hollywood elites of that golden era of Hollywood. So this one, really good atomizer. Very much a citrus scent. This is citrus all the way through, start to finish citrus. What Acqua di Parma does extremely well is citrus, and they get theirs from like the best place to harvest citrus scents. That's like Sicily, you know, that whole southern Mediterranean, I guess, area, Greece, Sicily, Italy, I don't know, I've never been there, that whole area. If anybody wants to buy me a plane ticket so I can go see it, I'll accept. But yeah, this one, really nice. You get the tartness from like the bergamot in here, and it's just one of those really like citrusy, tart type of fragrances, if that makes sense. The performance on it isn't super long lasting. You might get like 4 hours out of it. It's one you will have to keep spraying throughout the day, but it works perfect like in any situation. Dressed up, dressed down, outside, inside, anywhere. High heat Acqua di Parma Colonia. And I believe this is number 10. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but this is going to be the last one I throw on here. It's from Gallivant. I recently purchased this one. It looks like this. They only come in 30 ml bottles, and they're like $95 for the 30 ml. Smells really good though, and these actually do have pretty decent atomizers. So look, good atomizer. This one is Los Angeles. Los Angeles is going to have a little bit of pineapple in the opening. You'll have some floral going on in there. You'll have a little bit of an aquatic. You have that little bit of fruitiness from a little bit of pineapple. Has a few different little things going on, but it doesn't have a heavy scent. It's kind of a light setting scent on the skin. It doesn't project very heavily. Makes it, I think, better for the summertime because you're not shooting a fragrance off of your skin. But what it does do though, it does give you pretty decent staying power, long-lasting performance. For the scent that this is, you do get like 6 to 8 hours performance. I think I got about 7 hours out of it. All in all, it's just a really nice, refreshing type of scent. So really nice. I'm going to wrap this up because we've gone on long enough, and I'm going to say thank you for watching. All right, so those were, I think I didn't count, 10 niche fragrances for the summertime. Hopefully I threw some in there maybe you haven't tried out, maybe you haven't even heard of, that you might want to get a decant and try out. I do recommend try before you buy. Just because I like them does not mean you're going to like them. And so definitely try before you buy. All right, guys, please remember, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know what you're wearing this summer, and go down below, hit the red subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when I have a new video coming out. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys with the next video.